Yet another week, another day, of course, for us to find Shanice some love. Welcome to episode 2 of season 5 of Ohole So Nice. I go by the name of Hanchu Kapofi and I am your host for this season. Now, for those of you who do not know Shanice, then I must tell you that you are definitely missing out on what season 5 has in store for you. So let's take a quick look at Shanice's intro video.
Hi guys, my name is Shanice Amateta. I am 20 years of age. I'm an aquaculture student at the University of IUM. I grew up in the streets of Windhoek, so don't even think of dribbling me because I know the streets in and out. What do I do during my free time, if you may ask? During weekends, I mostly catch up with my friends. We go out for wine dates, tea dates, you can name it all. And one thing that I certainly love is taking pictures. I think that's what everyone knows. And also, I am a very, very adventurous person. I love exploring new places. I love romanticizing my life. Oh my gosh. I love taking pictures, as I mentioned. One thing about me is that I love baking. Like, if you have to come to my house, you'll mostly find me in the kitchen, cooking, baking, you know, just stirring up something in the kitchen. And during my free time, you'll most probably find me reading as well. I'm not very much of a picky person. As long as you are intellectual, communication really plays a big role. A man that smells good, like that really, really attracts me. And also one more thing, a guy that knows how to, you know, dress. I need someone to take home after all. So if you think you stand a chance to come on a date with me, do slide into the DMs.
Now that you've met Shanice, it's of course time to get into what today's date has to offer. I must say I am excited for this one because I think, I don't know, might he be the one? I don't know, is he wearing techies? I don't know, because I just hope he is not wearing some pluckies because I know Shanice loves a man that knows how to dress and a man that of course has some good scent. So let's take a look at what's happening in the second date.
What's up guys, it's your boy Quzzy. I'm here for a blind date. Basically, I'm a student at NAST. I study human resource management. And I'm here because I'm single as a Pringle, ready to mingle. And here for the vibes. So let's get it on.
Hi Quzzy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. What brought you on the show?
The thing that brought me on this show is that I think I'm capable of, going on a blind date. I think I'm the guy. And because I'm single, as a Pringle, ready to mingle. And I think you're a beautiful girl. I like the eye contact. I like the way your eyes look. I see you blushing. So, how have you been?
Good, good. Okay, a little background. So basically, him and I were young lovers when I was in 7th grade. But I was in grade 7. I was all 13, 14. So I didn't know much about love. I think it was just peer pressure. After all those years, what are you doing now?
I'm studying human resource management at NAST, 3rd year. Yeah, I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber. Okay, what have you been doing?
I'm an aquaculture student.
Where?
IUM.
Which year?
1st year.
1st year, okay.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing back then? Like, you just went quiet.
The reason why I went quiet was because got cold feet. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I was young. How does a 13-year-old know about relationships and all that? It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna bring it up on the show, please.
What do you mean? You have to talk.
Yeah. That's something we'll talk about after.
No, the people want to know. And I want to know too.
We were young, so
I actually didn't know what you meant by we were young, but yeah, we kind of like have a small history, but it's not that deep. Yeah, that's why I was asking about what have you been doing in the past, those days. Yeah. So that's your excuse, we were young.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening back then.
But what was happening back then?
Yeah.
So what are your pet peeves, if I may ask?
A man that does not smell good.
Okay.
Oh no, I could smell your perfume, so.
Okay.
And oh, okay, now you put me on a spot. Someone that does not know how to communicate. I feel like that bugs me.
So basically communication is key.
Always.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Your case?
Number one is someone that, loud chewing. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then like someone that is interruptive. Like if I'm talking, then while I'm talking, just interrupt me. Yeah, that's one of the top two. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
So in five years from now, where do you see yourself at?
A whole marine biologist with lots of money.
Money, girl. You want to secure the bag.
Always. And when did you decide now to turn into a whole dreadlord?
The dread is kind of like a long story, but to put it short, my dad didn't really like the braiding stuff, so he was like, get dreads. And I was like, okay. Then I got dreads. Nice. Then I got some advice from other friends. Then they were like, you look nice in dreads, you look nice in dreads. And here I am, looking great in dreads.
Okay. It's quite interesting.
It's really interesting. Very interesting. So, what I've been wanting to ask you, okay, not wanting to ask you, but these are one of the questions. But this is about, yeah. But let's start off as, rate me from 1 to 10. And be honest.
A slight 8 out of 10.
What is slight?
I mean, yeah, an 8 out of 10.
Okay. So the other question is, if we had to go on a date, where would you like to go? Or like, let's say you initiated the date, where would you take me on the date?
Anywhere outdoor. Anywhere outdoor.
Outdoor is
with a nice view, because I'm big on that.
Okay. And how much would you spend on the date, like your maximum?
Yeah. 500, I think.
500?
Yeah, on food.
Okay, that's a decent amount. What's your favorite food?
I love seafood. Like, that's my go-to.
Because of
the what?
What you're studying?
Yeah, in between that line.
So if I had to take you on a date, so since you like seafood, I can take you to Cape Town fish markets?
That will do as well. Plus they have nice prawns.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
And what's your go-to dish?
My go-to dish is lasagna, lasagna. I like Italian food,
You seem like you're also big on food, hey?
Yeah. So if I had to marry you, I like eating. I'm a dish killer, so you must.
Yeah, that's big.
But the problem is I'm allergic to seafood, so I don't know where we'll. But Cape Town Fish Market sells most of the other things, so there's no problem with that.
Now that you've gotten to know each other a little bit more, not only did you guys get to know each other, it seems like you've known each other prior this. It is of course time to spice things up. As you may or may not have seen, there are a few cards on the table. Each person will have a chance to take a card and ask a question to one of the blind dates. Everybody gets 3 chances.
Ladies first.
All right. Okay, what turns you on?
Hi, bro. Okay, so basically what turns me on is like when the female plays like with my neck and with my hair.
Okay.
And what turns you on, if I may ask?
Well, I'm not active, so that question is very...
Okay. So the question is, where is the weirdest place you have fooled around with a partner?
Like I mentioned, I'm not active, so I don't think that question is valid for me.
But it doesn't have to be sexual, even just, you know, the weirdest place, fooled around, yeah.
To be honest, I can't think of any.
Are you sure?
Like 100%.
I can see it in your eyes that there is a lot.
Oh, maybe. Okay. What is your stance on cheating?
Bro. My stance on cheating. Can you elaborate more on that question, please?
What I believe the question is trying to ask is, what's your view on cheating, I guess?
My view on cheating, like, for most people, damn. Why be in a relationship and cheat? Why can't you just stay single and do what you have to do, or do what you gotta do your deeds, go with your sneaky links, have your other females, yeah, have your other females and do your things, instead of being in a relationship that you're not happy, where you're not happy because probably your partner is not satisfying you. Now you decide to go cheat. So why make the other person feel in some type of way while you can just be single or leave the relationship before you cheat?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're next.
I'll go. The next question is, what is your biggest turn-off in a relationship?
Like I mentioned earlier, a man that cannot communicate, like that really puts me off. And also, someone that isn't able to express themselves should be able to love. Like I'm a loving person. I grew up in a loving home. I'm loved at home. The last one, a man that cannot dress.
So with that being said, can I dress?
I know,
Okay. Okay.
What is your love language?
My love language is basically physical touch. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your love language?
I think it's physical touch as well.
Okay.
Also, preparing a whole dish. That's
So you're the Miss Chef.
inside me.
And the last and final question is, why did your last relationship end?
Yeah. I don't think I wanted to be on TV like that.
You probably don't need to give it into detail, like, you know, just...
Things were just not working out.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now that things got heated up, it's time to take things down a notch. It is of course time for Talk About That, where we of course ask you anything about what is happening in and around us. So the question for today is, as you may or may not have seen, the students at the College of the Arts were demonstrating as their teachers or their lecturers have not been giving lectures and they have been paying tuition fees for the full year. What do you think the government should do to assist the students at the College of the Arts?
Do you want to go first?
I think ladies first. Be a gentleman.
Okay. What I think is, Okay, they have every right to do that. Like he mentioned, there is money being paid out, and no one wants to waste their money like that. So what I personally feel like the government should do is they should step up and either have a meeting with the lecturers or put in new lecturers, because clearly the lecturers at the moment they don't want to teach, or they're probably tired of their job.
Simple and sweet. She said it all, guys. I was about to say the exact same thing. So there's really not much to say anymore. But all I can say is that the government should really do something about it, like hold a conference with the students and the lecturers and the CEOs of the College of the Arts, and sit down and talk about whatever is going on, since the students have paid their tuition fees and for the year, and then they can come to an agreement. Either those lecturers go out of the institution, or they can bring in new lecturers. Thank you.
Him being on the show really put me on a spot. Like, I did not expect him or any of my exes to actually,
Halala! What? That candle might have burned out when they were in grade 7, but I think it's about to relight, because most definitely, is it going to be the final date? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know, but only Shanice knows. I'm so excited, because this date was definitely one for the books. And I must say, I'm quite happy to see that Quzzy was actually wearing techies, because my girl hates guys that actually do not know how to dress and comes here trying to impress with pluckies. So he definitely did the most. I must say, today's date is definitely one for the books once again. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be Shanice's next date, all you need to do is shoot us a DM on this, of course, myzone_NMH. Once again, myzone_NMH, and you can get a chance to be Shanice's next date. From me, Hancho Kapofi, it is, of course, we are your matchmakers.